Economic data earning reports. Hello and welcome to our weekly outlook. We will have heavy economic data in the first actual trading week of 2022. Last week ended with the great employment data, and now with the further pressure on a higher inflation, reviewing the FOMC minutes confirming that the expecting faster rate raise is not far than reality. The week ahead also will be very important for stock traders as earnings reports will kick off, and an important update from the IFC Markets at the end. Let's check the most wanted data to watch in the week ahead. Number 1. European employment data. Last week we had mixed data from Eurozone. However, the overall impression is that the economy is improving, even if slower than before. Last week also market was shocked by the 5% inflation number for December in Eurozone. And now, this week, we have to follow other economic data, including Monday's unemployment rate, to find out the expectations from the European Central Bank. The European labor market is expected to continue improvements by falling unemployment rate lower to 7.2% from 7.3% in last month. The expected improvement can support the euro a little bit against its crosses, but not much. Number 2, Fed Powell nomination hearing. Mr. Powell will have testimony, or better to say, nomination hearing before the Committee on Banking, Housing and Urban Affairs in the US Senate. While we almost do not have the doubt on his reaffirmation, hearing him will tell us more about his plans and outlooks as Fed chair. After last week's employment data and published FOMC minutes of the December meeting, now investor pricing on even more contractionary policies. That must help the US dollar to increase again and hold its higher levels. Number 3, inflation in leading economies. Wednesday and Thursday, both first and the second biggest global economies will publish their December inflation numbers. In China, both producers and consumer numbers are expected to ease a bit. However, with additional government support and more cutting the reserve requirement ratio to stop the economy slows, the numbers can increase in the following months. In the US, on the other hand, while on the monthly scale, we are expecting a bit slowdown in both producers and consumers' inflation numbers, annual numbers still improving even if with a slower pace. Number 4, UK monthly GDP. UK November GDP number this Friday come after mixed economic data in the past weeks from the United Kingdom. GDP rose 0.1% month over month in October, and now with November numbers we can have a better guess about the quarter for GDP. With the expected increase in the service and industrial sectors in November, we can see positive numbers. Anyhow, to have a brighter preview on the BOE policies in the following meetings, we have to wait for December numbers as well, especially considering that the significant surge in the COVID-19 cases during the December can slow down the recovery. For the short term, this data can support the sterling against its crosses. Number 5, US retail sales. When prices just started to increase, we didn't see that much impact on retail sales. However, by time passing, the effects were more obvious. In November, retail sales were well below expectations with just a 0.3% increase. For December, just the New Year and holiday shopping may improve the numbers, but estimates are still for lower digits in the charts. The expected 0.2% raise over the December, which would be the slowest pace in the 4 months, can put more pressure on the US stock markets in the short term unless the data surprises. Number 6, earning reports. Again, another earnings season. The last quarter of 2021 was so different for the various sectors. As always, in the first week, we will have a Delta Airlines and then banks reports among the companies that receive the most attention. Delta Airlines on Thursday, and then JP Morgan's, Wells Fargo, and Citigroup's earnings on Friday will be more important for the market participants. And finally, the important update from IFC Markets. The 15th anniversary promo is in full run. Dear traders, you still have a chance to participate in this promo and become one of the lucky winners. IFC Markets has prepared many cool prizes for you. See for yourself. Dream Cruise for 2, Hublot Gold Watch, iPhone 12 smartphones, Apple MacBook Pro laptops, iPad Air tablets, and lots of bonuses. And don't forget about the Grand Prix, Mustang Mach-E electric sport car. It's a good chance to test your knowledge, especially when such a cool prizes are played out. Thanks for being with us and hope this week will be your week.